Hey guys, welcome back. It's Krystal. So today I have another haul video for you guys, and I have some products that were sent to me. I have some that I purchased with my own moolah. So if you guys are interested in watching this video, just stay tuned. So first up is a company called Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I purchased these products with my own money. I was very interested in their highlighters, and when I was browsing their website, I saw that they had these ginormous eyeshadow palettes. They're like magnetic eyeshadow palettes, and they're freaking huge. I mean, do you see how big this is compared to my head? This is the biggest magnetic palette I've ever seen. So these palettes retail for $30 each, and they also had some that were $15 each because they had small flaws to them. So I thought, why not buy two of the flawed ones, and so I get two for the price of one, and that's what I did. So these are the XXL Pro Custom palettes. And as you can see, like this one has these little white dots here. That's a flaw. I mean, it's really not a big deal to me, so that's why I just bought the flawed ones. And it does not come with a mirror, but this is just a magnetic palette. And I can't remember how many eyeshadows it holds. If I can remember, I thought it was like 120, like max size shadows, but I'm not 100% sure. I will definitely link it below, but this is massive. So I bought two for 30 bucks. So definitely excited to kind of get all of my eyeshadows in here. I don't know which ones I'm going to put in there yet. And so they do have an Instagram page. It is called Give Me Glow Cosmetics. That's their Instagram page. So this is a highlighter that I purchased from them. It is the Give Me Glow Luminous Highlighter, and the shade is Porcelain Peach. These are made in Texas, vegan and cruelty free. And I think this was maybe like $17. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's just black, and it has like the gold writing on it. And it does come with a mirror. And this is the color right here. It is just absolutely stunning. When I first swatched it, I was like, wow, it feels a little bit like, not the smoothest highlighter I've ever tried, but it's very pigmented. And it applies really nice onto the skin. It's very reflective. Give you a little close up. So this is called a Porcelain Peach. It definitely has like a peachy undertone, but I think it would suit people with a light or even fair complexion. It's really, really pretty. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on for you guys. I already have highlighter on, but we'll just add a little bit more. Yeah, see, it's just really pretty. I really like it. It's very glowy. I need to stop buying highlighters. I have way too many at this point. Do you see how blinding this is? I mean, it's not like super metallic or anything, but it's very glowy. Like, that's too intense for me. I'll have to tone it down a little bit. But I've used it a couple times, and I need to play with it a little bit more, but so far I like it. So I picked up another highlighting palette. This is by Huda Beauty. I have a really hard time saying that together. I feel like it's a tongue twister. I feel like I have to really think about it before I actually say it. So I got this from Sephora, and I picked up the one in Pink Sands. I don't even know if it says the name on it. This is the 3D highlighter palette, and yeah, I believe it's in Pink Sands. I don't even see the name of it on here anywhere. But I think the packaging is really cool. Like, do you see her eyes? How it's like her eye and cheek right here, how it's like very three-dimensional. It's very cool. So anyways, it has 3 powder highlighters and 1 cream highlighter. When I first got this, I was like, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna suit my skin tone very well, especially this cream. It just looks very dark. But I feel like it definitely goes on a little bit lighter than it looks. But I'm still playing with this. I'm not really sure how I feel about it just yet. I do really like this whiter shade right here. I think the texture of them is nice and the pigmentation's good, but I'm just not sure if I love these 2 colors down here. So basically it's supposed to be like a 3-dimensional type of highlighter. Tells you the instructions how to use each one. Like this first one, the cream one, you're gonna use as a base to smooth and boost light reflecting pigments. Then I believe you apply Santori on like top. Then this one kind of in the cheekbones to add dimension and shape. And then lastly, you put this one to the apples of the cheeks for the glow. So I feel like almost too much glow. I mean, it's gonna be like a little too much for me personally. But obviously you don't have to use them the way they say to use them. I don't know, I just need to play with it a little more. Let me swatch them for you. They're super pigmented and they're very reflective. They have a nice smooth texture to them. But I'm just not sure yet. I don't know. I need to play with it more. I have not played with it enough. I mean, when I wore it, it surprised me a little more than expected. Like, I thought these colors wouldn't suit me that well, but they work better than expected on my skin tone. But I was just hoping that it was gonna be a little bit lighter, like some of the shades, but we'll play with it some more and I'll let you guys know. So I received this package from a brand called Abbey St. Clair. Now, I've tried some other products in the past, like long ago. They did send those to me a long time ago as well. But this is a more natural brand. It says skincare, hair care, wellness, and mineral makeup. So they have all of those items on their website and they are more naturally based, which some people are really into natural makeup, which is a good thing. There's so many harsh chemicals in makeup and everything else that we use and eat and consume. It's terrible these days. But so they sent me a bag of goodies, cute little eco-friendly bag here. So before I get into the products that they sent me, I just want to say that I appreciate that they allowed me to select some of the items that I wanted to review from their website. I did personally ask them if I could do that because I just prefer when a brand contacts me to allow me to select the items that I want to review, especially if it's in exchange for a review, you know what I mean? If they just want to send me things and there's no obligation, then that's cool as well. But if I'm, going to be reviewing the products, I want to receive products that I am interested in. I don't want to receive products that I don't have any interest in because then it's not going to benefit them or me, you know what I mean? Or my audience for that matter. So, and this first one is the first item that I wanted to kind of try out, and it's the Baked Mineral Foundation. It says it's best applied with a brush. It's 9 grams of product. These are all made in the USA. Again, they're very natural. This is in the shade Victorian, and it does come with a mirror. So it comes in this compact. So it's a Baked Mineral Foundation, and the shade that I basically told her I have a light yellow undertone, so they sent me this color right here. And as you can see, it does have some pigment to it, and it has a nice finish to it. I like it because it's not completely matte. It has more like a satin-like finish, and I just love the way it looks on my skin. I've used this so many times. I've really worn down the dome on it, and it kind of has like 2 different shades in it, to get the color that it is. I would say it's maybe not quite as yellow as I would like, but it's pretty close. It's just, I think it needs to be a tad more yellow for me, but I can definitely make it work. It's not too off for me to use it, but I really like the formula of it. It's very smooth, it gives nice coverage, and I love that it has like a more satin finish. It's not like matte where it looks powdery. So I just really love this. So I would definitely consider purchasing this after I use it up. I really like it. I've tried it just on its own, like if I'm in a hurry and I just want to throw on some concealer and then put on a powder foundation, I've been grabbing this, or sometimes I even set my liquid foundation with this, just get a lighter brush and dust it over the liquid foundation, but I really like that. It's a really nice product. My second favorite product is this blush right here. So this is the Baked Mineral Blush in Mimosa, and this is 2.55 grams of product, and that's what Mimosa looks like. It looks very bright and scary, but honestly, it's so pretty once you blend it onto the cheeks very lightly. It gives a nice flush to the cheeks, and it just makes them look a little bit rosy, but not over the top. I'm just gonna get this little brush here, show you guys. See, it gives like a little flush to the cheeks. I'd recommend using more of the fluffy brush so you don't get too much pigment, but I just really like how it gives that flush. And it doesn't look too intense. It almost looks like Kool-Aid or something on the cheeks. But I really love that color. I think it's beautiful, and it does have a little bit of a gold sheen to it, but I don't really detect that on my skin very much. I mean, I can see it a little bit, especially now that I have highlighter, but I really rubbed it into my skin and now I can see a little bit of gold on there. I guess I didn't really notice the gold before, but I do see it on my hand now. So let me just give you a little close-up swatch. So there's that one, just straight up swatch, and this is kind of blended and diffused out. The other one that I picked, so I picked both of these blushes as well. So I picked this one, Kiss of Pink, and it's also a mineral blush. Unfortunately, this one is just way too light for me. It doesn't really do anything for me. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's too light. It doesn't do anything for me at all. So maybe somebody with a super fair complexion. They sent me this eyeliner. This is the Luxury Liner in Tanzanite, and it is 1.9 grams. It says it's waterproof. I've had this on in, I think, maybe 1 or 2 videos, maybe like a month or 2 ago. It's been a while. So it's a really pretty color. It's almost like a blue with a little bit of purpliness to it. So it is very soft and creamy. Now on the eyes, like on the upper lash line in the waterline, I feel like I do gotta go back and forth a little bit with it. It's not the most creamy that I've ever used, but I preferred it like on the upper lash line. That's how I wore it in like the 1 or 2 videos that I'm talking about. I just threw a light brown in the crease and a shimmery light color on the lid, and then I just had this blue eyeliner on the upper lash line and just smudged it out with a little smudger on the back. And it just looks so pretty. Sometimes I just like a little pop of color with more of a very light neutrally eye. So that's what it looks like, kind of smudged out, but it has this little smudger on the other end. So it is a pretty color, not the most creamy eyeliner I've ever used. I mean, it's creamy, but it doesn't like glide right on the waterline. Like, let me put it on the waterline for you guys. Like, you can kind of see it, but I definitely have to keep building it up. It goes on the upper lash line a little better than the waterline. Anyway, that's what it looks like. So that was the Luxury Liner. They also sent a sharpener with the eyeliner, which I actually haven't even used. Let's go ahead and sharpen the eyeliner. I feel like I haven't really had the need to sharpen it, even though I've used it quite a few times. Yeah, the eyeliner, or the sharpener, is really nice. It sharpened it nicely. Let me see if it goes on a little bit more better when. Yeah, that looks a little better now that I sharpened it. All right, and the last product that they sent me is the Brow Lift in Soft Ash. It says Tint Enhance in Set. It is 3.5 grams. And it's in this tiny little pot, which I think is kind of a perfect size, because how fast do you go through a like gel pomade for your brows? You know what I mean? And then they sent this little duo brush here. So it has this angled black side, which I use for my brows, and then this one I use more for like concealer and stuff. I totally use that side for your eyebrows, but I like to fill it in with the black side, and then I took concealer on the other side and cleaned up my eyebrows. So the only thing with this is it's a little bit warm for me, but other than that, I thought it was nice. It's not too creamy and not too hard. It's like the perfect consistency for a pomade. Let me just give you a big swatch here. Because if they're too soft, I feel like I really make a mess with my eyebrows. But if they're too firm, I just don't get enough product. So this one's like the perfect consistency because it's not too soft or too firm. It's just like right in the middle. And so I can really kind of build on my brows and kind of get a little bit of precision. Now this brush worked better than expected, but it is definitely not my favorite. So I just prefer other ones a little bit more that are a little bit more tapered and thinner, because I feel like it's a little bit too thick, that like width wise. So this is the color in Soft Ash. I feel like it looks okay like on my skin, but like watch, if I start rubbing it in, it looks more warm toned. And so it's okay, but I feel like it's a little bit warm for me, warmer than I like. So those were all the products that were sent to me from Abbey St. Clair. So those were all the products that were sent to me from Abbey St. Clair. I just want to say thank you to Abbey St. Clair for sending those to me. I'm really loving the powder foundation and the blush in Mimosa mostly. Those are my favorite products. If you guys are interested in more natural cosmetics, I would definitely check out their website. They have skincare as well. Right, so I purchased some items from Hot Look, and they had the balm on there recently, and there was some items I was interested in, mainly one item, but I got a couple others. So I picked up the newer blush that they came out with called the Balm, or called the Balm. It's called Balm Springs, kind of like Palm Springs, Balm Springs. And so this is their most recent blush color. That's what it looks like right there. It's very smooth. I really love the Balm blushes. I love their other two single ones like this. So I knew that I had to have this one, and I've been wearing it pretty frequently this week, and I really like it. I mean, that swatch is not going to do it any justice at all, but I just like to lightly dust it on my cheeks. I think it's really pretty. So that's what it looks like right there. And then I purchased two other items. This is a mascara, What's Your Type? And it's the Body Builder mascara. Really cute name. That's what the packaging looks like. So it's just basic packaging. It's black, but the wand looks like something I would like. A lot like something I would like. Haven't tried it yet though. So that's what the wand looks like. It's small, has a lot of bristles. It kind of reminds me of the new L'Oreal mascara, but with a smaller wand, and I prefer smaller ones over bigger ones, so can't wait to play with that. Then I picked up another one of the Meet Matte Hughes long-lasting liquid lipsticks because I really like these, and they smell like peppermint, which is why I really like these. This one is called Doting. Probably saying that incorrectly, but that's what it looks like. It's pretty. It's like a peachy, I don't usually like orangey tones, but this one I think I could do. It's like a peachy coral, I would say. Very, very pretty. But yeah, these smell incredible. They smell like peppermint, and you guys know I'm obsessed with peppermint. So this last product is my June Boxycharm box. I have several more products that I've purchased, and some items were sent to me, but I just feel like this video is gonna be way too long. So we'll just kind of cut it off after this Boxycharm like show and tell, and I'll just have to film another haul video. So let's see, this box for June was called Downtown Charm. That's what it looks like. And the first item I noticed in the box was an eyeshadow palette. I'm always excited to get eyeshadows, you know, because I'm an eyeshadow hoarder. So this one's by TheRealHer. You either got number 1, number 2, or number 3. And this retails for $28. And I got number 1. So it does come with the mirror, and then these are the shadows inside here. So I have used this 3 times, and I have to say I'm not like super impressed with it. I just feel like the shadows, especially the shimmers, they're just a little bit too sheer for my liking. They're pretty, they're just not as intense as I would like is the thing. You guys know I love like super metallic-y shadows. So, and I just feel like the shimmers are not like super intense. So that's what they look like right there. Like you can see these lighter ones are just pretty sheer. And I've tried the shimmers several times, like all over the lid, and I just was like underwhelmed with it. So not my favorite. I'll probably just pass it along to somebody I know. But the colors are really pretty, and not everybody likes super metallic shadows, so I think this would suit some people, obviously. It's just not my favorite. All right, so it came with 3 sheet masks. I have not used these yet. I'm not a huge sheet mask person, although I was sent some other ones that I am currently testing out, so I definitely will test these out and see if I like them. I guess what I don't like about it is that I feel like I have to sit still in one position when I have a sheet mask on my face. That's the main thing I don't like about sheet masks. But there's 3 sheet masks in here. They're by the brand Bell Cosmetics. And these retail for $14.97. This one says, Beauty Secret moisturizes to help the skin appear smooth and firm with pomegranate and hyaluronic acid. This one is I Woke Up Like This, enhances skin's natural glow with wild rose and vitamin C. Then lastly, it is primer. Prep the skin for a flawless makeup application. So I will probably try this one first. Maybe tomorrow when I go to work, I'll put this on my face. So I've heard a lot about this brand on like Instagram and YouTube. It's the Artist Couture, and it's the Diamond Glow Powder. So I've seen a lot of these are going around, but I've never tried one before. So I was excited to get this in the box. And this retails for $26.99. This is in the shade Illuminati. That's the packaging right there. So immediately when I got this, I noticed it's very sparkly. I do like that it has this kind of like closure on it on the little sifter jar so that it won't be messy. I have used this on my cheeks, but I've also used it as an eyeshadow. I prefer it as an eyeshadow just because it does have little flecks of shimmer in it, so I'm not thrilled about that in a highlighter. But it's like a gold color. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I like it more as an eyeshadow, but I have to use it wet. It's not my favorite highlighter, so definitely wouldn't purchase these, but I could probably put this like on my décolleté and stuff. I think that would look really pretty. And my daughter's waking up for her nap, so definitely have to finish off this video here. And then next is a long-lasting liquid lipstick from OFRA Cosmetics. This retails for $19.90, although lots of people have 30% off coupon codes, including myself. I believe mine is Krystal Lynn 30 or maybe Krystal 30. I can't remember. I will link it below in case you're interested. But I already have this shade, so I'm not going to open this one. I will save it for a giveaway, as I do with a lot of products that I receive in the Boxycharm boxes that I already own. So the shade that I got is Santa Ana. And mine is in the older packaging. Actually, I should probably smell this and see. No, it still smells good, so mine's still good. I was gonna say maybe I should keep the new one and get rid of the old one, but it still smells fine. So that is what Santa Ana looks like right there. So I love the formula of the OFRA long-lasting liquid lipsticks. I think they are awesome. They're one of my favorites. They feel comfortable on the lips. They're very opaque. So the one I'm wearing right now is called Charmed. That's the one I have on my lips, in case you're wondering. And then the last item in the box is a brush. It's the Rose Gold Pro Precision Tapered Face Brush, the number 640 by Luxy Beauty. It retails for $24. And sweep the competition away with this tapered brush, perfect for dusting away powders or applying highlighters. This brush screams versatility. So that's what it looks like. It's a little deformed because it was in the box and the bristles are pretty long, but I definitely think this would be a good one to dust away powder like under your eyes. Highlighting could be good for highlighting. It's just a little bit long, but I think I would prefer it for dusting powder off my face. So those were all the products in the box. Definitely some good ones, you know, like the brush and the liquid lipstick. And it's just a matter of preference when it comes to the loose highlighter and the masks and the eyeshadows. All right, guys, so that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.